It says live video. Ah, let's go. This is for the previous video that I made. Right now I'm at the Sue Calvin Williams Library on Chester Street in Little Rock, Arkansas. Okay. Public access, so anyone can intervene with this show. That's what happens when I go live. But on the last one of the videos that I made, and I said the mother cuckoo bird is culprit, and without including the father's seed in that, which the father does impregnate the mother. So the responsibility is on both parents. It's just the mother is left to place the egg in the nest, and the father isn't present, and which isn't pleasant, as we know what's been happening in our past with men and the responsibility. So let me include that, but you also know how I feel about the women, beautiful women of the world. So leaving the men out of that responsibility was an error in my words. So definitely was not trying purposely to do that, but the purpose is to include everyone in this responsibility so that we may move forward. All right, and there you have that. Definitely let me include that. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Okay, so going right ahead with that, I used the farming atmosphere that we have, where in the religious sense, where herbs are for the healing of the nation, and men were placed in the Garden of Eden to have a responsibility to protect the family. And so those two statements are powerful in today's society, in the realm in which we are living right now. Those are so very true in the nutritional aspect, okay? And I was just listening to someone, again, on a religious uptake. People were talking about the number of soldiers who come back from war and commit suicide. The numbers 24, 34, they changed, 22. But the problem they found out after they researched so many soldiers was the non-nutritional lifestyle that they have. And as far as the healing aspect, the only remedy that has been given is antidepressant drugs, hospitalization, and as such. And yet they found out that a nutritional disposition, a non-factor in the healing process, is the number one cause of the suicide missions that the men go on once they get from the war, and are worn out, that they don't have nutritional from being in the war, based on the food and diet, based on the atmosphere that they were in. So that is encompassed in that world there, and I'm glad they reported that. And I only saw, again, a lot of things I only see for a few minutes. So very good statement of that men going to war for the family, for the country, and all of that. And so we see how the president right now, who just said some very interesting things about mass murdering nations of people, North Korean, in those words, not exactly in those words, but we heard what he said about wiping people out. And but his speech was repetitious, repeating everything I've been saying. And one of the things that he did not say one word about was the Environmental Protection Agency, that he was trying to wipe out, and didn't not say one word about the environment, organic growing foods, healthy diets, which heal, save the lives of soldiers. Again, I worked in the VA hospital, and the lives of the soldiers were not cared for in a nutritional aspect, okay, based on what I saw, what I experienced. It was all based on a pharmaceutical drug, many of them, and the apparent healing that they were looking for rarely took place. They were able to go home, but go home with a blasphemous lifestyle onto the family, and not able to deal with the family in a nurturing, loving way as they should be able to. Okay, so we have that, and also the president said something about a lot about sovereignty and God, interesting, and our ancestors about who they were and how they built this country, and they're coming forth and what we dealt with. And again, like I said, repetitions or repeating the things that I said, who built this country? Slave labor. And our ancestors, truly, he's saying those things. And our ancestors are coming forth in the atmosphere that is one that most feel. Black Power hand position. And those words that he used, you can read between the lines and find the truth in that. So the escape mode proposition that he gave, trying to cover the things that all people built in this country, and the people who were the ones behind it still trying to hide, saying they weren't there. And yet with the hurricanes, they're not saying, oh, we're the Jews, we own TV stations, we own everything in Florida and in Texas and all that. They're still, we are not there. But they're always saying who they are, who owns this, who's this and that. But in catastrophic things, they aren't there. Okay, but again, those people who are racist, people who are sexual preference people, some in the White House, are not standing up saying make this country again great because we're white and we're all of this and that. Okay, so along with that, I heard Sister Jamil. I didn't hear it, but I heard what she said. Something about what she said. I didn't hear it, but Jamil Hill about the president being racist, and I saw what Kevin Durant says. He's a ball player, so he's trying to support her and all that. I don't know how she said it or what she said, so I can't really get into it, but it goes right in line with breast milk that we fed this country. These white Europeans, racist people, fed them, and we did the labor for this country, the greatest country on the planet. Just as he said, just as I was saying the other day, how powerful our words are, the words that I use. God put the words in us, and through the atmosphere that we're living in, the pressure that we're living under. When a woman opens her leg, time to be born, those waters move, and things take place. So in that, climb that hill. Get up on that hill, sister, and say, state your words, and so her name, I can use that. If anything, I'll use that. So yes, he's said those things, and again, I listened to it all, and read between the lines. He's repeating things that I've said already, and about our ancestral selves, which we are solar panels. So SOLO was like soul and earth, solar, even in that sense. Interesting to be able to use that word as well. Solar panels, we radiate through all times, our skin. And the seasonal change strange at this time. Fall is coming, and we compose ourselves, compost, when we hit the earth, drive ourselves in there. Okay, so and in that letter J, justice, y'all want to play with, try to ostracize person. Well, in that justice, the lady of justice, climbing that hill, and that balance that we must have. What's that ostrich feather when you wear in your heart? Because your heart lies a feather, that ostrich egg, you see, is also one of the largest eggs that a bird or animal can lay, after having the giraffe having the largest heart. And usually the sponge, when it drinks of the water is a womb of life, and to that pump in the back of the neck, just as the haters, I knew they were here, and allow that thing there to happen. Okay, so I'll stop that noise.